We are surprised to see Buhari, Jonathan in the picture. Though we have that feeling that when the time comes, it's possible for him to hand over to Jonathan. So my own piece of advice, I would just advise APC that they should just calm down. They should just calm down. Since Buhari, the head of the party now, is going for somebody, I advise people like Tinubu. If Tinubu will remember very well, and if he's listening to me, I don't know, maybe he's even watching this program. I met with him, he should look my face very well. I met with him at Asokoro, Lagos house. I want to go there to go and pick somebody's car. And I met him with 2 DSS. They were coming down, and I was coming. I stopped. I greeted him. I told him, don't merge ACN. I told him, if he can see my face now, I believe he will remember at Lagos house, Ogun house, and I saw behind Ogun house. I told him, don't merge ACN. Leave this ACN alone, because the time is coming when people will troop in. From there, if you want to be president, it will be more easier. Because if you merge ACN, that is the end. But where he's sitting, anywhere he is now, I think he'll be seeing handwriting on the wall. So that is just the only. You should just allow them to do their convention, because it is because of him they postpone today, postpone tomorrow, because they don't know how to handle it. And I believe if they do that convention, if that convention did not favor Tinubu will leave that party. That is, and the party will have a very big problem. The president has confirmed it now. He says he is foreseeing that opposition may take over, because there is in the party there is rift. Say because of that rift, the party may lose.
Buhari warning APC of disunity that may make them lose in the forthcoming election. And it's true. He has spelled it out. It's left for them to think twice. But one thing we must take note is that power belongs to God. And the heart of the king is in God's hand. God has the final decision. Whatever is playing out now, God's hand is in it. That's my final take.
The Zamfara killing cannot stop. Sorry to say. It cannot stop. Because this is a state whereby every day they are still giving them their allocation. They have the allocation every day. If you can seize the allocation just for only 2 months, maybe allocation come today, or what they destroy, you pay. And maybe the allocation is for 4 billion. You give them 2 billion and use 2 billion to settle people. They will sit up. Because people are pumping money there, many people, organizations are giving them money. So they don't know what to use the money for. That is why that killing is going on. I remember when Obasanjo was the head president of this country. The North at that time, their attention everywhere. Obasanjo summoned the whole northern governor. This problem of Sharia you people are carrying on, if this thing continues, and if I see any crisis somewhere, I will hold your allocation, and I will use your allocation somewhere. Maybe you destroy something of 1 point something billion, I will use your allocation to pay your change I will give you. They sit up. Some of the states like Kano, they back off. They back off. They don't want that Sharia again, because they know that the president will surely do it. So these are the Zamfara killing is just a business.
Not sleeping. What do we do? Security. Where we are trying to advise government only, try to include all the 7 sub we have, but the army, but the immigration and custom. Let them put pressure. God will help us. That's all. It's a prayer for our country. If you look this assignment, not only West African continents, even in Europe, they are killing here and there every day and night. We're in democracy system now, and the United States doesn't want us to go back to military era. When we are in military era, this thing is not happen.
But we stand now is bothering everyone. Nobody is happy except we are not a Nigerian. No one is happy. Both men, both women. Go to marketplace. Things we used to buy those days 100 naira. It has gone to 250, 300 naira. Could you imagine? Where can we start from? And I pray that these people listen to us, because this January, many have traveled home to celebrate with their loved ones, and they find it over there. They do things. They sell their phones just to return back. Because if you go to park, many parks have increased their transport fare. They have increased it. You understand? People cannot pay. People are there doing job in order to make their way back to Abuja. Coming to the city is not conducive. There's no, which one can we talk about? In time of security, in time of war, there's no work. The salary of 2015 is still the same to 2022. What a shame.
Uprising of insecurity in the whole parts of the country, from the north down to the southeast, and which due to the insecurity, it has caused to the economic depreciation both in the farm produce. Most of the times you go to market to see foodstuffs telling you that the farmers can't go to market, can't go to farm because of the insecurity, the attacks in the farm, thereby causing the rising of price in food commodities in the market. When you see also the economic of the situation of the country, you see that most people can't even afford 3 square meals in a day due to the cost of the insecurity and the economic situation of the country. And most people, because of it, have lost their jobs. And the government is not even helping matter in the area of finding a way to alleviate these issues from the common man in this country. And why these things are in increase, the salaries for the salary earners still remain static. Nothing is done to the salary. Why every day by day food commodities keep on increasing? And how can we survive in this situation? So I'm asking the government of this country to be up and doing.
In Zamfara is disturbing, is disheartening. And we just pray that peace will come to that part of the country very soon. If not, the next government will have to battle with that. Thank you.
Buhari saying we have to borrow from China.
At the moment, my personal view, we don't need to borrow a dime from anywhere. We don't need to. What are we borrowing for? The ones who have borrowed before, what did we do with it? So we really need to put on our thinking cap and know what to do about the economy. We have everything it takes to be a great nation.
Mostly as in the leaders, they are the cause of everything. They don't even want to give the youth the chance. At least take a look at what is going on. The high of prices of foodstuff, even taxes. The way they are putting prices on taxes is too much. And you see a lot of things happening, as in the government, they don't even care. And in all what they are doing is just as if they are less of concern. Don't take a look now, because it's going to see even planning to collect another loan of 12 trillion naira. Is it good? Okay, those money that he has been borrowing, what has he been using there for? Then we are hearing that each Nigerians, both on bond one, they are owing 240. How? I didn't know about this money. I didn't tell him or tell whosoever that is borrowing. We didn't say that he should go and borrow money for us. But even if you should see, a lot of companies are moving out from this country to other countries based on because of the electricity. It's affording. There's no electricity. And you see many things. For you to even eat 3 times daily is hard. Everything is hard in this country, seriously.